All right, so it is the day of my procedure. I'm on my way there now. My wife is taking me. And yeah, I'm still not super nervous. I'm excited, anxious to get it over with, but not particularly nervous. Are you nervous?
I'm more nervous than you are, probably.
She's more nervous than I am. Yeah, so the past 2 days, Sunday and Monday, today's a Tuesday, Sunday and Monday was a liquid-only diet, and that was fine. I just chugged a whole bunch of liquid, so I didn't feel like super hungry. But today, I couldn't have liquid since midnight, so I am so thirsty. Like, it's obnoxious. But otherwise, I'm doing fine. We're on our way there. We're supposed to be there at 12:30. Be there in about 15 minutes. And then the procedure's at 1:30. So, here we go.
Going under the knife.
Going under the knife. Proverbially. So, alright. Alright, the procedure is done. I am headed home now. It is now 2:40. Procedure was at 1:30-ish, right? It took about 13 minutes. Like at 1:25, I went back into the OR, and then at 1:38, the doctor came out and told Sally that it was done and it went well. So then I woke up from the propofol, which was what knocked me out, and feel okay. I feel like there's something here for sure. I feel very burpy. That's the best way to describe it. And I just talked to my coach, Cameron, and she said that that's because of the scope going down a couple of times. That'll push air down, and now I'm burping that up. And then also the balloon is in there moving around. So it is, like I said, it's 2:40, so she said that at 4 o'clock I should start with a Zofran, and then I'll use the hyoscyamine, which is the anti-spasm for cramping. Feel very burpy. And otherwise, I feel pretty good. They said that once the medicine and stuff that was inside of the IV wears off, that's whenever I'll start to feel nauseous. So we want to stay on top of that. But
so don't drink from a straw. You can have water and Pedialyte today.
But she said water can exacerbate acid.
Yes.
So she encouraged the Pedialyte and the Gatorade Zero. But sips at a time, not a whole lot. Burpee is the word I would definitely use. Like, I feel like, you know, when you have to burp and it's like in your chest and you're like, oh man, I gotta burp.
She recommended chewable Gas X, so maybe I'll get you some of that.
Yeah. And she said don't lay down if I can avoid it. Gravity's my friend to help get the balloon down into where it needs to chill out. And yeah. Overall, pretty happy with how things went. My throat's not itchy and scratchy like I was worried it would be. It was a little tickly whenever I woke up, but not like ugh. And yeah, I just feel burpy. But yeah, headed home. Excited to be home. I want to take a nap. I don't know when that'll happen.
Sitting up.
Yeah, sitting up, I guess. And we'll check in later. Hopefully I'm not like, the burpee turned into worse, but we'll see how it goes. Hey everybody, Ben Winterman here. It is still the day of the procedure. It's been about 7 hours since I had it done. And I mentioned in the video on the way home that I felt really burpy. That has not gone away. Like, I will tell you, like, the biggest, like, right here, which is in my chest, which I read, this is a thing that happens, people say, you feel this pressure, like, in your chest. It's strong, man, and it's like, it's funny because I drink a lot, like, I drink a lot of fluids all the time, like, I always have, like, big drinks, and I've been drinking Gatorade the last few days, and I've been, like, chugging those things down. Right now, like, the tiniest sip of Pedialyte, and I'm like, oof, that's plenty, and then I burp again. So I just walked upstairs for the first time in a few hours. And you know that like taste you get in your mouth before you throw up sometimes, where it's like, oh, you feel like you're gonna throw up? Totally had that. Did not throw up, thank goodness. But I took another Zofran. I'm on at 4 I took a Zofran. At 6 I took a hyoxyamine, whatever that is, the anti-cramp. And then I just took another Zofran because it's 8 o'clock. So yeah, it's hopefully gonna do its job. I just sat back down and I gotta say I feel better than I have all day right now since the procedure. Like, it feels a little bit less pressure. My coach said being upright helps, so as much as I want to lay down and sleep, sitting up feels better. So we're giving that a shot. Yeah, but so far, I mean, it's not good. Doesn't feel good. It's kind of like, imagine if you had like a pressure on your chest for like 10 seconds. You'd be like, oh, that was weird. Then somebody did it for like an hour. You'd be like, okay, it's kind of annoying. But if it's like that all day, it's like, oh, this is miserable. That's what it feels like. But yeah, we're chugging along, proverbially, because I'm really not chugging. This is my Pedialyte, and I've drank like, this is probably 80% of what I came downstairs with. So we're doing our best. But it's coming. It's working. It's worth it. Thanks a lot, everyone.